Shot to the body there from AJ.
Rejuvenated and remunerated in the Super League for heavyweight boxing, Anthony Joshua made a huge statement by breaking down his opponent Otto Wallin for a spectacular fifth-round stoppage in Saudi Arabia. A defeat for the Briton would have meant no way back, but this was the old AJ back with clinical spite and more experience. Joshua was at his aggressive best in the opening two stanzas. Stepping in with right hands, he was focused and powerful and lived up to the expectations of new trainer Ben Davison, countering and overpowering with the right hand left hook combination. The former two-time world champion looked imperious. Joshua turned the screw round after round with power shots, dominating from the start, alternating with mainly right hands to the head between spearing body punches. This was the best Joshua has looked for a very long time. With a minute to go in the fifth, Wallin was hit and staggered across the ring, and Joshua patiently picked apart the busted face and body of the Swede, cuts on his nose, a hematoma on his eye, and blood seeping from the nose. As Wallin went back to his stool, his team called referee Steve Gray over the end to fight the perfect stoppage. The fight had been punched out of Wallin, Joshua proving all his doubters wrong in the process and announcing himself once again as a pivotal figure in the Super League in Saudi Arabia. A big win for Joshua. Joshua at his aggressive best was always going to be too much for Wallin, and although the New York-based Swede showed against Tyson Fury in his only career defeat in 28 fights that he can be awkward and as a natural left-hander, the creator of clever angles, Joshua with his power and presence nullified it all. A few minor adjustments under Davison has made a huge difference. He marches on. Arsenal ensured they will be the top of the Premier League at Christmas as they end the 1-1 draw away at Liverpool. Aston Villa's draw with Sheffield United on Friday night meant the Gunners knew they would remain at the summit should they pick up at least a point at Anfield, a ground where they have not won in the league since 2012. Mikel Arteta was a player in the Arsenal side that day, and he watched on more than a decade later as his side made a flying start, with Gabriel heading home from Martin Odegaard's free kick inside the opening 4 minutes. The inevitable Liverpool response came though, and the hosts were level inside half an hour as Mohamed Salah picked out by a stunning pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold, skipped past Alexandro Zinchenko and smashed a wonderful finish into the top corner. Bukayo Saka went round Alisson as the Gunners threatened to regain the lead, but he couldn't get the shot away, and when the ball came to Gabriel Martinelli, he dragged an effort wide. It remained firmly in the balance throughout the second half. Liverpool wasting the best chance to edge in front. Salah returned the favour to find Alexander-Arnold as the hosts had 3 men completely free in the box on the counter, but the right back hammered the strike against the bar. Mikel Arteta has likened playing at Anfield to be in a washing machine, and watching his breathless counter, it was easy to see why. Arsenal's performances this season have been all about control, but this clash at Anfield was played at a frantic and frightening pace. At the end of it, both sets of players were on their feet, and you could hardly blame them. Crucially for Arsenal, though they left Anfield with the point that meant they'll be at the top of the league during this Christmas, their wait for the first league win at Anfield since 2012. Their wait for a first league win at Anfield since 2012 goes on, but Arteta will be pleased with the way his side went toe-to-toe with Liverpool.